Batman issue 14, story 1. I think this cover is very cute. This first story actually has the first noticeably different art style so far. Now, these comics don't credit anyone except for Bob Kane, so I don't actually know who drew this because I don't think it's Bob Kane, but I really like this art style. I like how Batman looks like a normal proportioned human. Anyway, the plot of this one is the case Batman failed to solve, which is not very true, as we'll see. This guy, who's a great detective, invites all of the other greatest detectives in the world to his place, only for him to get shot and killed by a mysterious bullet that came in through the window, and then all the other detectives have to figure out who did it. I really enjoyed this story. Every detective has a very unique personality and they get introduced pretty well. The actual mystery is interesting, and seeing them all interact and work with/against each other to figure out the mystery is very interesting and entertaining. The only biggest real problem is this guy, who is a very offensive stereotype, obviously. And again, I will give it credit, I guess, or not credit, I don't know how to say this. I'm not gonna lie, if you told me there's a offensive stereotype in 1940s Batman comics, I would expect that Batman is calling that stereotype slurs or something like. And I guess they shouldn't get credit for that because it's the bare minimum. They're still under the bare minimum. What I'm saying is, if it was really, really bad, I would deduct more points from my rating. I'm honestly surprised that they even decided to make a greatest detectives in the world thing and also add someone who isn't a white European or American. Funny how they went that far, but they didn't add anyone with a slightly darker skin color. Anyway, all that aside, at the end, it's revealed that the guy actually killed himself. We all assumed this was murder. It was not. It was suicide. Dry knew he was to die shortly of an incurable malady. So he staged this mystery to baffle us all, hoping we'd never be able to solve it. Which is a cute twist, but then it turns out actually there's another twist. This last bit of evidence solves the greatest mystery I've worked on. I now have undisputable proof that the Batman and Bruce Wayne are one and the same. However, since he wishes his identity to remain secret, I shall keep that secret for him. Dry knew the truth 3 years ago, and he never told anyone. So this is the first time we've seen someone, at least in this comic, figure out who Bruce Wayne is. Because of this, Batman decides to not reveal the information that it was a suicide to the other detectives, so that they would all still not know. But because of the racism, I'm gonna have to give this one a 7 out of 10 at best.